You may be asking, Sarai, why are you on the floor again? And my answer to this is because I was guided to. We are going to start out this reading by reading a bit of word from the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Okay? This is what I'm being guided to do. And so, here we are. Make me to sniff the air which cometh forth from thy nostrils, and the north wind which cometh forth from thy mother, the sky. Make thou glorious shining form, O Osiris, make thou strong my soul. I'm getting a strong energy that you are being tested right now. I'm getting the strong vibrations that someone out there is really being tested currently. Tested with temptation. Tested with their patience for something. Let's go ahead and see what's coming out in these regards. Justice. Skill. And protection. You've been working really, really hard at something, and maybe you're not seeing the fruits of your labor. You have a lot of skill. You have skill that is incomparable, is what I'm hearing. Justice is about to be brought to this, though. I feel as if all of these tests that you have undergone and are going through currently, they're also providing some sort of protection as well. And I feel like you know this, but it's also beginning to frustrate you. This protective barrier that is around you currently is starting to really annoy you. Okay? You feel as if this protection is causing a bit of hindrance right now, is the vibe that I'm picking up on here currently. The stagnation itself is teaching you skills, is also what I'm hearing. In order to rise to the next level, this protection is needed, is also what I'm hearing. But that doesn't mean that you have not been treated unfairly to whoever you are bringing your skills forth to. Okay? This is quite interesting so far. And that's what that justice is coming in for, okay? Because there is a certain sense of inequality here with your skill set, with whatever we're talking about here. And I feel like you are getting ready to make a big breakthrough here, okay? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse, but then we have the King of Wands. So this Knight of Swords in reverse is kind of bringing me to the people that you maybe work around or are in your life right now. And there's a certain sense of fakeness, a certain sense of deceit, a certain sense of falsity. Okay? You have an ability to rise above this. You have an ability to utilize this King of Wands energy and take action accordingly, and to kind of deceive the deceivers. When these tests appear in your life, okay, we're going to get back to that. You have a way of connecting divinely and really depending on the guides that you work with to help you stay centered and grounded and to keep the patience, okay? Four of Cups, as I say that. You have this way of being able to pull back from the tests and really assess them and really like come to an understanding as to why they are showing up. But there is a period of frustration before that happens. Okay? That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up on right now, is the frustration. The frustration of it all and being tired of being tested. Okay? Things have been going very slowly for you as well. It seems like it's just a constant snail's pace. Okay? This is the Eight of Wands in reverse. You're waiting for this Four of Wands energy. You feel like you've been waiting for this Four of Wands energy for quite some time. All the while, utilizing the skills that you have and knowing that you're protected, but also having that frustration there. I'm being reminded of that. And this is why you're feeling held. You're feeling like you're being held back a little bit. You're feeling like you're being held back. And that's the part that's starting to really frustrate you, okay? Then we have Death in reverse. And that is also the energy I was speaking of currently. Feeling a little stuck, okay? And this could also be a tad bit of like resistance to change as well. And I'm not getting resistance to change from you. I'm getting resistance to change from other people. From other people that utilize your skills, okay? There's a certain sense of resistance there. And through their resistance, you are also facing your own resistance. Yeah, see? Chariot in reverse now. There's like no forward movement, okay? But like I said, I feel like justice, okay? And it's in the energy of Sekhmet. So there's a little bit of like destructive energy that is built into this justice card that came out here with the oracles. Something must be broken down in order to build back up, is what I'm hearing with that. King of Cups now, okay? And this breakdown involves something that is very highly emotional, okay? It's involving people who seem to be very emotionally stable. And this could be why they're resistant to change, is because it's going to pull them out of that King of Cups energy. Five of Pentacles in reverse. That is what I'm feeling here. Like help is on the way, okay? To bring justice to this stagnation that you've been feeling. This feeling of being held back, okay? Help is coming in for you. And that's present here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. There's a new beginning after this destruction, okay? And it's not destruction on your side. There's something that's going to cause emotional power moments within those that you are working with your skills, okay? And it's all going to lead you back to stepping up to the plate and really like, it's almost like a sense of being able to prove yourself, but you don't have to sit here and prove yourself. It's that fine line there. It's like these people need to see the Holy Grail for themselves. Okay? And with that is going to come the forward movement for you. To really, and this is also preparation as well. That's where that protection energy comes from. And the fact that you're feeling a little bit frustrated with feeling like you're hindered because of so much protection that surrounds you, okay? But what it's doing is it is teaching you even more skill set for when this like destruction happens, all right? If that makes sense. It's preparation. You're being prepared for something, okay? Something pretty major is what I'm feeling. We've got Ace of Pentacles, Four of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. Just like I said, that new beginning is coming in, okay? The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups energy is coming towards you with this transformation of their energy, okay? With the destruction, see, there's that destruction. The Ten of Cups in reverse. This is all teaching you vital skills that are necessary in order to be the one that they come to, okay? This is exactly the energy where you find yourself currently. There's a heaviness, okay? And there is a reiteration across this spread about the energy that you are currently feeling, and the frustrations and the stagnations, and how like just annoyed you're starting to get. All right? And with the protected patience and enduring this stagnation, the equilibrium is going to be brought through, okay? Things are going to begin to level out for you very, very soon. There's going to be new opportunities as far as money goes, as far as finances go. It's going to bring you into a fresh emotional view on these skills that you feel as if have been, taken for granted a little bit. And maybe that's the root of the feeling that I'm getting off of this person in the collective, okay? They feel as if they have been taken advantage of and not appreciated, okay? But there's nothing that you necessarily need to do in these regards, because you seem to be working in some kind of like industry or something that requires you to work with actual people, okay? And there is nothing that you are doing wrong in this regard. And sometimes you have to wait. Like maybe you're like some kind of like mental healer or something. I don't know. But you have to, it's like this vibe of having to wait for other people's tower moments in order to be able to step in with your skills to help them. Okay? And on the flip side of that, maybe it's a good thing that there's a stagnation, because it means that people are doing much better mentally. I don't know. That's an interesting, different side to that coin, right? But all in all, I feel as if you are being prepared for something here. And that's like the bigger picture, okay? Perhaps others have been chosen over you in the past, okay? And that's the dynamic that's going to be changing here, is that people are actually going to start choosing you, choosing your skill set over over the fakeness, over the facades, over the lies that other practitioners or other people of your skill sets utilize. Okay? As if to reiterate that. Now we have the Knight of Swords. This is the Page of Swords. I think I said Knight of Swords in reverse. That maybe I was just channeling that was coming through. But these two energies go together. So it doesn't matter, right? But you are surrounded with a lot of falsities. You're surrounded with a lot of people who, use their skills just to gain things, gain material wealth, to gain power, to gain control, to whatever they're doing, okay? And this is another aspect of your frustration currently, I really feel. Because I just heard two things from you. You said, I am tired of being the odd man out. And also, I'm tired of being the underdog. Okay? That's what I heard you say just now. And Spirit gets that. Your guides, they understand that. But this is something that is causing you to build skills upon. This is a platform that you are able to come into more knowledge about. You have to experience this first before this major breakthrough can come through, is the response that I heard from your guides. Okay? And so there is a certain amount of skill building here that's happening, and you're having a hard time seeing it that way. But maybe by your guides coming through here with this message today, it helps you to see a little bit of, to shine a little light on it, so to speak, okay? The destruction that is going to happen, the justice that is coming here, is to these false prophets. I heard false prophets. Interesting. Okay. To these liars, to these manipulators, to these users and abusers, is what I heard. And by you having the public recognition, you are then going to become the example. So the underdog is going to become the top dog. Okay? All that is required of you right now is to practice some patience just a little bit longer. As frustrating as that may sound, is all I'm hearing on that. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here. I'm feeling the energies lifting. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for showing up for yourselves today as well. Thank you all for continuing on. I truly love each and every one of you, unique individual souls here on this channel. You guys are absolutely fantastic and awesome. And I love you all very, very much. Until next time, peace.